Hello guys, it's Ign Hl04 back with another Splinterlands video. Today I wanna talk about the best point in the game to move from one league to another. What you should do with SPS, should you rent SPS, should you buy SPS, taking a look at the SPS price, and that's basically it. I mean, we have a lot to talk today, so let's jump right into it. But before we do that, I just wanna give you some consciousness about the scam. Like, look at this. Hello from Swindon Support. I have been assigned to solve all your wallet issues, staking, exchange, swapping, unconfirmed transactions, or non-display of token imbalance. Please explain in detail so I can help you out immediately. I mean, it doesn't seem legit. Like, that's basically a scam. They just want to get to your private information. They want to get your secret keys. They want to steal everything from you. Because see, Discord midlet since 3rd July 2023, which is not long ago. And look when he sent me the worksheets on the 7th. That's something really, really bad that could happen. So, yeah, I just be always concerned about something like that. Those things can happen. Don't fall for them and try to get them through. Also, I don't know what that is. So let's go right into it. First up, we need to discuss what SPS is required and how would it help you and what should you do to get the best out of it. So if we go here just to SPS to US dollar, we see it's 2.3 cents, which rose a little bit. Now it's falling off a little bit. Since we had the hype, now it's getting lower, but still in the plus. Hopefully we can still keep this uptrend going, but that's topic for another video. And let's take a look on what you should do to get to the higher league. Here I even have the full image. Unfortunately, I don't have it in better quality. I didn't find it in better quality, so I'm sorry for that. So if you want your normal rewards that you had before the change and saying you were silver free, you need at 1901 SPS. So would it be good to get to the next league with only 1901 SPS? Maybe. I mean, you can't even choose that between silver 3 and silver 1. That's something you can't choose. But probably can choose between the ratings and maybe going a little offset, like lose some games on purpose. Maybe that's the case if it could be possible. But right now, what I've witnessed is I'm here between Diamond 1 and Champion 2. I'm not able to make it to Champion 1. And most of the time, I'm renting 200,000 SPS for $7. And I do that only for one reason, to get the normal multiplier. Because if we take a look here, I have about 4.7 SPS per win and 65,000 RP. We can here go to our manage page. That's something, staked SPS, base reward points, current earn rate. So that's basically kind of good. I mean, at a 10 multiplier, 5% from the guild. Also, if you're looking for a guild, we still look for members that are active and want to win more games and get a juicy 5% multiplier. But if you are like, let's go back to the image. If you're somewhere playing around in gold 3 to gold 1, there's a 20,000 difference in SPS. I would personally recommend to you to get about 40,000 SPS, to get a 10x multiplier in gold 2, to get a more than 10x multiplier in gold 3, and get an 8 to 9x multiplier in gold 1. That you're set for the season. This is only acceptable for 7 days. So if you're saying in the 7 days you will range from gold 3 to gold 2 maybe, then go with about maybe 30k, because it'd still be enough. And then you will have a good time, good earnings. You still need to find a sweet spot, but for me in Champion, I know I'm from Diamond 1 to Champion 2, and my sweet spot is 240,000 to not ever be lower than 9x. That's basically it. And some drawbacks of the systems are, I mean, I don't feel, if I go higher, I feel punished actually. If I go higher than Champion 2, I feel punished because I get less rewards. Reward multiplier is only at 8 then, but I'm getting less SPS if I go higher in Champion 1. I mean, we can take a look at it. And my past games, even the rating changed, but the SPS amounts did not. Like, look at this. 3.7 at 3,800. There's also about 4.7 depending on the focus, everything. 4.8, 5.6 because it's on a win streak or the focus, but it's always around 4 SPS, and even in the lower ends here it's also 4.7. like, it's always that. And I don't know how much anybody else has staked, but for me, I don't feel rewarded pushing higher. That's why I stay at that. And now let's get to the topic, if renting or buying. If I would want to buy about 240,000 SPS, that would cost me about $5,600, which is way too much money for this stupid amount of rewards, just to be clear. I mean, the rewards didn't change, like, we only need to pay more to get the same amount, which is, from my opinion, they need to quickly do something about it, but I think you know my opinion on that. So, $5,659 for only being able to play there, not even having cards to play there, is not even close to profitable for me right now. That's why I'm only renting it. I'm paying $14 per season. And let's take a look at our rewards. I already made $12 back. Not counting any soulbot cards, because you can't sell them, you can't do anything with them right now. We don't even know if we can sell them in the future, or we need to pay a 10,000 fee to do anything with them. Shout out to Land. So yeah, like, literally the change. I mean, everybody's saying, yeah, you bought cards still. It's worth it if you have the cards to rent SPS. If you don't have the cards, I wouldn't suggest renting SPS to more than what you probably would need to get the 10x multiplier. If you said you have an 8x multiplier at your own league, that's also good. I wouldn't rent there too, probably, because you still make enough out of it. And look at it, $12. We're close at probably half of the season. And I made $12, so in total I will be probably making $24 to $25. So I would make $11 profit from just renting, not considering any other stuff I got with it. So I mean, I get a little bit off topic, I'm sorry. So basically the main take of this video is actually, if you're comfortable in one league, play in that league. If you have the cards to play in Gold 1, and in Diamond 3, that's a little bit trickier. So since the jump would be from 58,000 to 88,000, that's almost 1/3 of it. So like 60, 90, that's basically 1/3. Let's round it out like that. For 30,000 DC SPS, you would probably rent a little bit of money. I mean, we can take a look what 30,000 DC would cost like. Because I don't think buying tokens is worth it now. So let's put in the 30 grand. So you would get 0.6, 1,260 DC per day, which is a lot. 7% APR, which is also a lot. I mean, if you have SPS, rent it out and try to rent it cheaper. But 0.6 for 30,000, probably not worth it to rent the extra amount. I would still tell you to go up the league, because personally we haven't done enough testing, and I don't have an account, or nobody sent me any stuff that would tell me to. I just look it from Diamond 1 to Champion 3. I'm renting it because I still have to rent tons of SPS, and I'm also more than 7 days in the range. That's why I do it. But in gold 1 like 58 to 88. I probably, if I have the 58 or 60 approximately, I would keep the 60s, play in diamond, and if I reach less than 8x multiplier, I would rent like 5,000 more or something like that to get the 8x done. Maybe even with the guild bonus you get then 0.8 rewards of your usual, so that would be cool. But overall, I wouldn't suggest anybody buying SPS. I mean, currently it's not worth it, since first up you need 4 weeks to unstake everything and then you can only sell it, which is kind of good, but if the market crashes, you don't have anything, like, you have to worry about a lot of things. Like, if it crashes, you can't just liquidate everything immediately, you still have to liquidate cards, and SPS is faster to liquidate. But if you have like 2, 4, 5, 6 grand staked, it still takes 4 weeks to get everything out of it, and that's still a little bit of a hassle. Like 4 weeks, a lot of things can happen. So right now I'm not sure about the future of the game. That's why I would just suggest to rent it. If you have different opinions or think the game is so bullish, they did everything right, I just want to tell you about GLS. If this is your argument, like, GLS is also something that, probably will come a video about that too. I would take a look at it. But overall, just rent SPS, try to get to an 8x boost, maybe in a 10x, and try to stay adequate to your cards and your skill level. Like, you don't need tons of SPS, especially in bronze. Don't, like, literally if you start the game, don't rent to silver 2 or something. You won't be getting there in 1 day or 2. You need to be good to do that. But overall, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, feel free to like and subscribe, and I wish you an amazing rest of the day. Hope this helped you. Bye.